Rich, and welcome to Influence from Anywhere. This is the place to spark that idea that's already inside of you so that you can make progress within your church as a pastor, as a church leader, as a volunteer, or as a marketplace leader in your workplace, or maybe even in your life at home. Today, I want to share with you an idea. Leaders are always becoming. Actually, let me say it differently. Great leaders are always becoming. You see, as leaders, we have to constantly be a learner. You know, unfortunately, many leaders learn what they need to learn in school. They're ambitious as they launch into their career. And then something happens after a few years into their career. They begin to shift into this level of comfort, or this level of it's not going to change, or this level of complacency and mediocrity. And unfortunately, that happens to many leaders just a few years in to their career. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a pastor, a church staff, in the marketplace. It does not matter. We fall into that idea and that feeling of I can't make the impact that I want. And I want you to know, great leaders are always becoming. We're learning, we're asking questions, we're reading books, we consistently read these blogs and articles, we subscribe to these newsletters so they're delivered right to us. We listen to podcasts. My ride to work right now is not that long, and so sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 days to get through a podcast. But I'm making my way, I'm navigating my way because I know I don't have everything I need to solve the problems, to lead my team forward right now. I recognize that I've got to learn. I've got to sharpen the saw. As Stephen Covey told us many years ago, we've got to find a way to get better. I just want to encourage you as a leader. That's one of the reasons why we created this site, Reactivating Churches, because we believe that we don't have to live in plateau and decline. You don't have to live life in this level of mediocrity. But if you don't learn, if you don't consistently read, if you don't consistently listen, if you don't consistently ask questions, if you don't have people in your life, maybe in a cohort or a network, if you don't have those people in your life, you are more likely to drift into mediocrity. And the sad thing is, you may not even know it. One of the things that's happened during the season of life we're in right now with the coronavirus is that many great leaders, and I talk with them all the time. I just talked with one earlier this week, is a great young leader and has solved so many problems in building a ministry, reaching teenagers in a community. But him, like me, and like many other pastors and leaders I know, during this season, we've grown weary. And our eyes and our hearts have not hardened, because we're still as passionate about the gospel and about the ministry and making progress and solving problems as we ever have been. But we're tired. And so one of the ways to solve that is begin learning, become curious, ask questions. So here's what I want you to do today. I want you to think about, what book are you going to start reading? One of the things that I do is I read a lot. In the last few months, I've stopped reading as hard as I had been. You need to sign up for 1 or 2 good leadership newsletters to be delivered to your email. You may not read all of them, but they're there, and they remind you that you need to be a learner. You need to look at some podcasts. There's great ones out there. Watching these daily coaching videos will help, because these coaching videos don't give you the answers. What I hope to do is give you a spark so that you will see something from a different perspective, that you will frame it differently, and then you'll take what's already inside of you and go 90-0 to solve what's going on around you. Great leaders are always becoming. Don't get left behind, and don't drift into mediocrity.